You might know Sean Combs by many names. Some say Puffy, some say Puff Daddy. He even went as Love. Diddy is normally the name he goes by. But as of recently, everyone is calling him the Diddler, known for his vivaciousness and chart-topping hits. Diddy has forever left his footprint on hip-hop culture. However, due to recent legal events and surprising evidence coming forward, people are actually taking a closer look at Diddy's most sus moments with other male artists in the industry.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Will you put my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, will you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
What used to just be paused moments at Diddy's questionable verbiage and flamboyant ways, people are now just calling out Diddy for being...
How you doing?
So from supporting Lil Nas X publicly to...
Man, you deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity.
If it's new booty in the building, you know he gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
Nigga, you can take the but he wants you.
Orlando tried to warn us. But to be very clear, we love Diddy regardless of whatever his sexual orientation is. This is merely just a dive and a closer look into the theory that he could be possibly playing for the same team. I mean, so what Diddy gets pretty close to a few celebrities that are males? I mean, it's nothing wrong just being loving and hugging one brother, right?
Nigga, you gay.
Hopefully you guys are ready, because here at All Urban Central, you guys are locked in, and we're going to take a deep dive into Diddy's top 5 sus moments. Now, the first male artist on this list is Young Berg. He actually no longer goes by that name since he's no longer a rapper. However, you may know him by the name of Hitmaker, as he is now a mega producer for many artists that you may already know, such as Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, the list goes on. However, Young Berg the rapper debuted hit singles back-to-back in the early 2000s. You were a millennial, then you were definitely here in 2008. However, he debuted Sexy Ladies in 2007. While not on the record, Young Berg, or Hitmaker as you would call him, has finally went out and divulged and detailed his experience with Diddy that some would call sus on a live stream with Ray J. However, you be the judge.
Diddy, I tried to get Berg to squash his beef with Diddy. That was like, no, I'm my own. I'm about to get on my own yacht. I'm about to go do my own songs with my own team. I don't give a about Everman.
Story. Hey, yo, look, so like, this why, like, Diddy be doing some real wild shit.
Shout out to Diddy.
I think, he said something wild that I can't even really say on stream.
You got to.
Bro, he was like, come here, you little pretty motherfucker. I was like, I am a boy.
Well, at the end of the day, bro, like, nah, like,
I'm like, we at his crib, we at Star Island. I'm like, huh? He like, yo, I made motherfuckers forget that such and such was this. Imagine when I put my arms around your little fine ass. I said, what?
You was just gonna take it, wasn't you?
However, it seems that Young Berg recounts multiple sus moments with Diddy.
Come to the house, drinking or whatever, and they like, he ready to see you. And like, they brought me like to the closet inside his master bedroom. I guess he do meetings in there or whatever.
No, we don't. No.
That's his prior experience with Diddy. Young Berg alleges that Diddy wanted to have a private meeting with him. Ironically,
so fucking
hold on, lady. When they say be like, yo, he do the meetings in his closet. Did you like, yo, show back here? Like, what the?
Back in the early 2000s and before Tyga, there was Young Berg. He was a slight heartthrob, and for many young girls, they were obsessed with him. So perhaps Diddy was too? Anyway, Young Berg is known for divulging too much of the truth, and he hasn't been called out as a liar yet. Young Berg has also been spotted and seen dated Tink, the singer. However, Young Berg definitely has a long list of females that he has entertained over the years. And back in his prime, when he was single and a rapper, he definitely had a lot of eyes on him. The question is, why did Diddy have eyes on Young Berg? Diddy has a long history of working and developing young male artists. And that actually helps us segue into our next artist who landed on the number 4 for top sus moments. You may have heard that Diddy have worked with an artist since they were a young kid. This artist became a mega superstar. Our 4th male celebrity is going to be R&B singer Usher. Known for his melodic and rhythmatic pop hits that have graced the Billboard, double platinum hits, diamond records, even his Vegas residency, accompanied by top-tier visuals and dance moves reminiscent of Michael Jackson. Usher was even named as Sexiest Man Alive by Essence magazine. However, it seems that Diddy has had his eyes set on Usher since he was a young boy before hits like they even collabed and hit songs like I Need a Girl. Apparently, Usher went to live with Diddy as a young teenager, in which his mother and Clive Davis agreed to giving Diddy temporary guardianship. One can only imagine what a young teenager experiences living with Diddy between his larger-than-life lavish parties and what a teenage Usher may have had to do in order to propel his music.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, but like, check this out.
Many people have dissected this now infamous Ustream party of Diddy's hosted by Kevin Hart and say that Diddy slipped up and actually admitted to sleeping in the bed with Usher.
Like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say?
Check this out. When they started playing the game, the pause game, I would definitely...
That came from Harlem too.
Yeah, it came from Harlem. I definitely would say some, oh my, whoa. The crowd would be like, whoa, did he just say that?
If Usher was only 10 years old, then Diddy was definitely 19 years old. And it seems that throughout their time, even as men, Usher and Diddy maintained a close relationship as friends.
You heard but copper don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa don't hit me no more. Let's go. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, yeah.
However, rumors started to circulate online surrounding Usher's and Diddy's relationship as friends, especially after a rumor and allegations that Usher has contacted herpes. Now, people online are piecing things together, especially with the findings in the Diddy case. Many people have even speculated that during Usher's acceptance speech that he was referring to Diddy.
No matter how it may have been, I'm sorry, I'm gonna curse to let you know how I really feel. Cause at one point it got really thick. Fuck.
He talking about Diddy! He talking about Diddy!
Yeah, I get it.
Oh no, I don't get it!
Sometimes you gotta go through some, get through some.
Nah, don't let Diddy do nothing through your shit. Whatever you said.
Usher, who's typically poised and rarely cusses, expressed his hardships and trauma while in the industry, which we all know that the bulk of his experiences were with Diddy. Usher maintained loyalty to his mentor Diddy without saying his name directly. But due to recent events, it seems that Usher is more and more discreetly speaking out against his experiences with Diddy as a young boy.
To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
In a recent interview, Usher was a little bit more candid about his experiences while living with Diddy. Usher appeared to be open and detailed, but evasive and sure to not incriminate himself or Diddy.
Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you saying?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
While we may never know what happened between Usher and Diddy, it appears that Usher's son, Naveed, is dealing with the brunt of all of Usher's evasiveness.
Young Diddy. A bad doggy 3.
I mean, you give her a treat when you're doing something bad?
Bad doggy 3. When she's good.
Unfortunately, Usher is the perfect segue as Justin Bieber lands as number 3 on our list of male celebrities of the top sus moments experienced with Diddy. Young Justin Bieber was a complete heartthrob. dropping massive chart-topping pop hits with multiple artists such as Sean Kingston, even female rap artist Nicki Minaj. I mean, any artist, you name it. He's worked with DJ Khaled, he also worked with Quavo, Chance the Rapper, and not to mention his mentor, Usher. Although Justin Bieber was already discovered and managed by Scooter Braun, Scooter Braun brought Justin Bieber to Atlanta to meet Usher, where Usher and Scooter Braun created Raymond Braun Media Group, where Usher and Scooter Braun signed Justin Bieber as their artist, and Usher began to mentor young Justin Bieber. However, under Usher's mentorship, it wasn't long before Usher had to introduce Justin Bieber to his childhood mentor, Diddy, where young Justin found himself in this very strange, sus situation with Diddy.
48 hours. Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Going crazy.
In this now viral clip containing Justin Bieber and Diddy, it appears that 15-year-old Justin Bieber was noticeably nervous to be alone with Diddy. Now, with all the recent findings from Diddy's trial with the coercion and manipulation of Cassie and his freak-offs, one can only imagine what Justin Bieber and Diddy did during this buck wild excursion.
Got me a Lamborghini.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Oh, apparently not.
Everything ain't for everybody.
There's no telling what 15-year-old singer Justin Bieber had to endure for 48 hours under Diddy's care. It also appears that Diddy was alluring Justin Bieber with his luxury items. However, when Justin Bieber joked about not receiving these items, Diddy made it to be frank and clear that it's never to be discussed or went down.
Selling out arenas and everything, starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah. Now in this resurfaced clip, young Justin Bieber is stammering and noticeably nervous while encountering Diddy. Some may even say scared. However, Justin Bieber continued to go on and be successful in his career. Shortly after, Justin Bieber continued to make hits, and as he got older, started to make more provocative music. Despite being one of the largest child pop icon artists since Michael Jackson, Justin Bieber maintained his relationship with Diddy, as well as many urban artists in the industry. However, many people are speculating and wondering whether Justin Bieber hanging out with Diddy is voluntary or obligatory, as findings in court of Diddy having video footage of many different artists and celebrities in compromising positions, wondering whether Justin Bieber is one of those celebrities.
In the book, Porter allegedly recounts discovering and making copies of the sex tapes that Diddy made of himself having sex with young boys that he was managing, including an alleged tape involving an 18-year-old pop star who went on to become a household name.
Fans have even noticed a decline in Justin Bieber's mood and his attitude towards the paparazzi.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business.
And even his wife, Haley. Fans have even speculated that what we are now seeing from Justin Bieber is all the trauma that he's been through finally coming out. Justin Bieber says in his story, People keep telling me to heal. Don't you think if I could have fixed myself, I would have already? I know I'm broken. I know I have anger issues. Ultimately, it seemed that Justin Bieber is having a cry for help. And while many have seen him being successful, they have wondered, what did he go through that he could possibly be broken? That made speculation twirl around the idea that perhaps Diddy had something to do with this trauma.
You Justin Bieber, I'm P. Diddy. Wow!
There was a time when Justin Bieber had it all. Fame, money, cars, and now there has been a decline in everything, as he have recently sought out Christianity for help. But what possibly could have been affecting Justin Bieber that he was going through spiritual warfare and legal issues, selling all of his most popular songs and royalties? What could have happened?
Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute, and his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours.
People are speculating that Diddy is the root cause of all of Justin Bieber's trauma. And in a recent video, you can see Diddy embracing Justin Bieber and checking if he has a wire. But why would he need to check if Justin Bieber has a wire on him? For our number 2 sus Diddy moment with another male, we're gonna have to go with a double whammy here. So we have the Drink Champ hosts, Noriega and DJ Effin. And just when you thought it was safe, we're gonna add another one. We also have rapper Fabulous. And let me tell you, this viral sus Diddy moment contained all 3 of these guys. And I'm sure you guys probably know this viral moment. But in case you guys don't know who Noriega is, Noriega was a really big rapper. Noriega had a pretty good run with his music career. However, as time progressed, Diddy did give him the opportunity to host a podcast under Revolt TV, hence the Drink Champs, where they celebrate hip-hop artists and the culture, past, present, and future. No one would have anticipated that Diddy would actually make an appearance on the show. And the things that Diddy said, well, I mean, you check it out.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
I mean, that definitely sounded alarming. And the Breakfast Club didn't waste any time as Charlamagne had to ask Diddy.
They made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Diddy definitely played it off, but you like to see someone scrambling and scraping? Sounds like someone struggling from sexual abuse.
I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying.
Despite the now viral video displaying his actions and his words, Diddy decided to not take accountability and deflect. However, Drink Champs Noriega wasn't the only one that Diddy was being sus and weird.
Go over that one.
Make a wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs.
During the interview, things got a little weird as Diddy redirected his sus activities towards rapper Fabulous. Rapper Fabulous and rapper Jadakiss was there at the Drink Champs for a promo run. Diddy and Fabulous have a long-time friendship and a long-time working relationship. For those who don't know, Fabulous is a rapper that came out in the early 2000s.
So I made sure canary sit out your locket to protect you. I get out and cock it and you.
Fabulous even had a song called Trade It All back in 2001 off his debut album that ended up on the Barbershop soundtrack. This song featured artists such as Diddy, as well as R&B group Jagged Edge.
Fabulous, come on. Yo, this newcomer's known to move with the seasons.
Fast forward to the Drink Champs interview. Diddy got pretty pushy as he asked Fabulous multiple times, why doesn't he want to party with him anymore, especially for his birthday?
Where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
his birthday party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
Fabulous appeared to be quick-witted as he rephrased and redirected Diddy's initial question, which was, do you miss me? Fabulous said he missed partying with Puff, and Diddy was pushy and asked why doesn't he party with him anymore. Despite all Fabulous efforts, it appeared that this activity seemed sus as people speculated what really went on throughout the years in Diddy's and Fabulous' long-time friendship and working relationship. This Drink Champs interview has went down in history as one of the most viral Drink Champs interview and one of Diddy's first and last appearances on the show, as it documents the sus activity between Diddy and his male counterparts. However, nothing can top the #1 hit as Diddy's top sus moment with a male celebrity. It is no other than Philly rapper Meek Mill. If you know Meek Mills, then you know that he's probably somewhere with Diddy, as many would say that their now estranged relationship has been disparaged due to the recent legal events of Diddy's actions. However, many would say that Diddy has served as both a catalyst that has both propelled and now diminished Meek Mill's rise to fame. Forming an almost symbiotic relationship, it's been really hard to get away from the entanglement rumors, as both Diddy and Meek Mills can be spotted multiple times in multiple locations during multiple occasions. Whenever you see Diddy, you see Meek Mills. Most people only know Meek Mill from Diddy, but if you don't know who Meek Mill is, he came up with songs like
Pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like
Super Club Anthem. However, people started to speculate the relationship between Meek and his mentor Diddy, especially during occasions when they started to match. I mean, they look like a couple wearing the same outfit. Meek Mill was briefly engaged to Nicki Minaj, and after abruptly breaking up without putting out any public statement, many suggested that Nicki Minaj was referring to Meek Mills during his live.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. Cause I do.
Meek could no longer fight these allegations as he began freestyling in a club and Diddy overreacts excitedly.
I was fucking this bad bitch, she fucking me good, and that I was drove me crazy. I pulled up to her crib, I was in that 19 Mercedes.
The internet was undefeated, again making fun of Diddy and Meek Mill's relationship.
I pulled up to her crib, I was in that 19 Mercedes.
A once renowned street Philly rapper has now diminished into a viral meme regarding her relationship with Diddy. However, nothing tops this viral moment between Diddy and Meek.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
From Meek's posture in the pool to Diddy calling him daddy, Meek could do nothing other than denounce Diddy.
Yo, Sal, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this real life.
Real life.
No Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that Meek. Yeah, Meek.
With over 25 years plus in this game, Diddy has seen a lot of success. However, as of recently, Diddy is now fighting for his life and a life sentence as he's facing multiple charges. And with the recent discovery of all Diddy's freak-off parties involving different male counterparts, people are now closely examining his relationship with other male artists throughout the years. While it's important to note that all of these speculations are just that, speculations and allegations surrounding Diddy's actual sexual orientation, all due to these peculiar moments and audacious behavior, especially involving other men in the industry. Definitely time has changed since the 90s where things are more supervised, televised, recorded, and documented. And so now, as Diddy awaits the verdict in all his charges and potentially a life sentence for his crimes potentially committed, we wonder and question whether there are other things that he may have done in the dark that he may also be guilty of.